are coming to you live from Lundholm Gymnasium at the University of New Hampshire. Today, the Wildcats take on Eagle Conference opponent, the George Washington University Colonials. This is New Hampshire's annual Stick It for the Cure pink meet, where gymnasts enhance their traditional team colors with pink accents to show support and raise money in the battle against breast cancer.
The UNH are coming off an away meet at Yale last Sunday, where they were able to come away with a win and a season-high team score of 195.375. UNH was led by senior Danielle Mulligan, who scored a career high in the all-around with an impressive 39.275 for the all-around title. Mulligan scored a huge 9-9 on both bars and beam to help propel the Wildcats to victory and earn the Eagle Conference Gymnast of the Week honors. Sophomore Lauren Diggin helped UNH earn their highest team score on floor with her own season high of 9.85 and tied for an individual victory on vault with teammate Nicole O'Leary, both scoring 9.8s. Junior Emma Weiner and freshman Haley Louis each added an event to their repertoire, each hitting 3 for 3 and continuing to show their reliability. As the season wears on, the Wildcats will continue to find their groove and the lineups that will help them continue to raise their scores meet by meet.
George Washington is coming off of a difficult doubleheader weekend where they competed at Pittsburgh on Saturday afternoon and then traveled to compete in a tri-meet with West Virginia and Kent State on Sunday. The Colonials were edged out by Pitt on Saturday, falling to Pitt's 195.175 with their own 194.675, and were able to come away with a third-place finish at West Virginia on Sunday with a 194.125. GW has had a rise in their national rankings in the last few years, and after graduating a very strong senior class last year, they are going to be looking toward fifth-year senior Alex Zoyce to lead the way here today and throughout the season. Zoyce has an outstanding career high of 39.4 in the all-around, which earned her All-Eagles first-team honors last season for the Colonials, and she has the #1 all-around ranking in the Eagle Conference with a season high of 39.05. GW will need Zoyce to make an impact here in the all-around and will look towards many newcomers as well to help them best their season-high team score of a 194.625 here today.
The format for today's meet is a dual meet. There will be 6 gymnasts competing on each event, and the top 5 scores on each event will count towards a team score. All 4 team event scores will make up the final team score. The UNH Wildcats will be rotating in Olympic order, going vault, bars, beam, and finishing on floor, while the George Washington Colonials will be starting on bars, then going to vault, floor, and finishing up on beam.
The Wildcats are led by UNH legend Gail Goodspeed, who is in her 40th year as head coach at UNH Gymnastics. Under her lead, UNH has made the postseason 37 times in her 39 years as head coach. Joining Gail is associate head coach Lindsay Brooke Ayotte, a former University of Michigan standout and a 2-time All-American, who is entering her 3rd season as associate head coach. Sunny Marchand, a former Bowling Green State University gymnast, is in her 2nd year as assistant coach at UNH. Last but certainly not least, Ed Dada is in his 38th season on the coaching staff. In July of 2016, the 10-time NCAA Regional Assistant Coach of the Year retired from his full-time role as associate head coach with the Wildcats, but still has a huge impact as a volunteer assistant coach, attending all practices and competitions. The Colonials' fearless leader is Margie Foster Cunningham, who is in her 34th season as head coach at GW. She has led the team to 15 NCAA regional appearances, won 2 Eagle championships in 2015 and 2017, and was named Eagle Coach of the Year for the past 3 seasons. Alongside her is assistant coach Stephanie Stokovi-Worrell, who is in her 4th year as assistant coach, and first-year assistant coach Chelsea Ranieri, both of which are 4-year letter-winning alum for GW. Justin Watson finishes out the coaching staff as a volunteer assistant coach in his 11th season at GW. Again, UNH will be starting on vault. Both teams are finishing up their 4-minute touch warm-up. UNH will be starting with Emma Weiner, and GW will be starting on bars, and they will be starting with Olivia Raymond. As teams finish up their touch warm-up, the vault judges will be looking for height and distance in their vault judging. They will also be looking for clean, controlled landings. On bars, the judges will primarily be looking for, again, clean hit routines, really finding those handstands and controlled landings over there as well. Got about 30 more seconds. Coaches are gathering their teams together, giving them their last-minute pep talk before we get started here.
All right, first up for the UNH Wildcats on vault is Emma Weiner. She's from Georgetown, Mass, junior. She has a career high of 9.7 on this event.
Emma is new to the vault lineup this year. She does a Yurchenko layout half. Looks like she twisted a little late in the air there, kind of got caught up a little bit, but it was a nice clean landing.
Next up on bars is freshman Olivia Raymond from Boonton, New Jersey. She has a career high of 9.75 on bars.
Olivia mounts over the low bar. A little shy of that handstand there on the high bar. Blind change to a big piked Jaeger. A little bit better handstand on that one. Definitely missed the handstand there. So the judges will be looking for 100% vertical handstand, and she was just a little bit shy on a couple of those handstands. Giant full to a high double tuck and a small hop back on the landing. A great start for GW.
Next up on vault for the UNH Wildcats is Danielle Doolin, senior from Medford Lakes, New Jersey. Danielle has a career high of 9.8 on vaults.
She will be doing a Yurchenko layout full, which starts from a 9.95, meaning that that is the highest score she can get. And a nice Yurchenko full from Danielle. A little bit of leg separation coming onto the table. A side step there. Not as much control as you would like at the end, but a solid vault.
Right, up next for George Washington on bars is fifth-year senior Alex Zoyce from Crofton, Maryland. Her career high is a 9.9 on bars.
Just waiting for the judges to finish up scoring that first bar routine. Like both Emma and Danielle started with a 9.575 on vault.
Next up on bars, Alex Zoyce.
Alex gets ready to mount. Jump to the high bar. There's that vertical handstand that the judges are really looking for. Blind change to a floaty straddle back handstand. A little bit over the handstand there. That is a mistake, but she covered it pretty nicely. Nice handstand there again. To a big reverse hect. This is a beautiful bar routine. To a big double layout. Small step backwards. There was that little mistake at the beginning on the straddle back, but she covered it nicely and was able to finish in strong routine.
Next up on vault for the UNH Wildcats, senior Erin Carroll from Kingston, New Hampshire. Erin's career high on vault is a 9.9.
Little pikey on that distance. Erin is doing a front handspring, front pike half, so she's the only 10-0 start value in the vault lineup. Done very nicely. A little bit of leg separation at the end and had to take a step back. But with a 10-0 start value, that should be a pretty good score. She gets good height. See just a little bit of the leg separation at the end.
Next up on bars, Hannah Cohen.
Next up for George Washington on bars is Hannah Cohen. She's a sophomore from Dix Hills, New Jersey. Hannah's career high on bars is a 9.775.
Looks like she's following some big scores to start over on bars for GW. They started with a 9.7, which is a great score to start your lineup. As we're waiting for Alex's score. Here we go with Hannah. Nice handstand there. Line change full to a Tkachev. It's just a little too under rotated almost there, hit her foot. That overshoot would really be looking for a handstand at the end there as well. Finds a handstand on high bar. And a double layout. Looks like she kicked out, maybe opened up a little early on the double layout, had to put her chest down on the landing. Take a big step forward.
Next up on vault, Danielle Mulligan.
Next up on vault for UNH Wildcats is Danielle Mulligan. She's a senior from Farmingdale, New York. Her career high is a 9.775.
Danielle does a Yurchenko layout full as well. Been so nice. She's a senior and adding this event to her all around this year. And that vault looks like she's been doing it for years. Done very nicely. Take another look at that. She gets good height. Her body stays pretty straight throughout and a nice controlled landing. I don't know if they'll give her a stick 100%. She did a little foot shuffle, but still done very well.
All right, next for the George Washington is Simone Banyan. She's a freshman from Wyckoff, New Jersey. Her career high is a 9.8 on uneven bars. Let's go, Simone.
That looks like a career high 9.825 for Danielle Mulligan.
Next up on bars, Simone Banyan.
And here we go with Simone's routine. Toe handstand to a big reverse hect and a very nice. A pack salto. This is a great routine so far. That handstand handstand on the high bar to a blind full. She finishes that on top, which is what they'll be looking for. And a double tuck, a very nice routine. Chest a little low on the dismount, took a step forward, but other than that, there were very minimal deductions there.
Next up for the UNH Wildcats is senior Nicole O'Leary from Newton, Connecticut. Her career high is a 9.9. Let's go, Nicole.
And this vault only starts from a 9.9, so she has technically scored a perfect score. She does it so nicely. There she goes. And a step. That is how that vault is supposed to look. I don't see any deductions in that vault every time she does it. The execution of it is perfect. Take another look at that. You see how much height she gets? Her legs are perfect. Opens it up, kicks it out. Perfect. Everybody's very excited, as they should be. She gets congratulations from Gail.
All right, next up for George W. is senior Julia McLaughlin from Sterling, Virginia. Julia's career high is a 9.8 on bars.
And she is following Simone's 9.8 on bars. Finds that handstand there, blind change. Straddle Jaeger. A little shy on vertical there, both of those handstands. Definitely shy on that high bar handstand as well. A big full out dismount. Small hop backwards, but a great routine.
Next up for the UNH Wildcats, sophomore Lauren Diggin. Lauren is from Sinking Springs, Pennsylvania. Her career high is a 9.85 on vault.
She also does the Yurchenko full. Starts from a 9.95. Stuck. Perfect. Wow. What a start on vault for the Wildcats. I feel like every time I see that vault, it gets better and better. She cleans it up, it gets higher.
Yeah. Nice replay. She's such a nice tight body throughout the whole thing. Nice stick, boom. All right, next up for GW, sophomore Anna Warhol from Poland, Ohio. Anna's career high is a 9.8 on bars. Let's go, Anna.
And she is following Julia's 9.8 as well. Looks like UNH will close out their vault rotation with 3 9.825s, which is an awesome ending to a superb start for the Wildcats. A little bit shy of vertical. A big ginger to an overshoot. That was beautiful. Good handstand on the high bar there. Gears up for her dismount. Double layout, full out, small hop forward, but that was a nice bar routine.
All right, next up for UNH Wildcats, we have exhibition Claire Hampford. Claire's a sophomore from Trumbull, Connecticut. Just a reminder, these scores will not count.
Yurchenko, I think it's a tuck full. She may be going for a layout full and tucks her legs down, but it was done nicely. Great height, controlled landing. She's just showing that she's ready to be in a lineup.
All right, up next for George Washington, we have another exhibition on bars. This is Rachel Kaplan, sophomore from Franklin Lakes, New Jersey.
And this is an exhibition, so the score won't count towards the team score. She will have to wait a little bit as the judges are going to conference on the last score. But with the dual meet set up, both teams can put in an exhibition performance at the end of their lineups. The exhibition performance doesn't count towards the team score, but it's for those athletes who want to show that they're ready to be called upon when they need to be. It's a good way for them to get some experience and to see what their scores would be in a lineup. As the bar judges are going over their last score, UNH on vault started with Emma Weiner 9.575, Danielle Doolin 9.575, Erin Carroll with a 9.775, and finishing out the last three vaults, Danielle, Nicole, and Lauren all scoring a 9.825 for a team total of a 48.825.
Still waiting for that last score from GW on bars.
The judges can conference about a couple different things. If they had a different start value, if their scores were too off from each other, they want to make sure that they're on the same page there.
They missed a connection, you know,
Yeah.
Some judges see it, some don't.
And that looks like it will be a career high for Anna with a 9.825.
Next up on bars, an exhibition.
Again, we have exhibition Rachel Kaplan from GW on bars.
Starts with a blind change to a straddle Jaeger, immediately connected to overshoot, which will give her a little extra bonus. A missed vertical handstand there. And a full-out dismount. That looks like a solid routine. That could definitely crack the lineup.
That concludes the first rotation. Team 3 moves to the second event. It's going to be a 2-minute transition and a 4-minute touch. Now, during that first rotation, your Wildcats had 3 team members achieve a score of 9.8 or better, and that means that that score has 3.
As athletes head to their second rotation, we will take a short break and we will be right back to break down all of those UNH vaults. We are back getting ready for our second rotation here, where the New Hampshire will be heading to bars and GW will be heading over to vault. Let's take a look back at those vaults from UNH in their first rotation.
of Erin Carroll doing her front pike half out. Such
always
an amazing vault.
It's always nice to see them in slow motion because you can see where the judges may be getting any
Really
deductions.
Good. Beautiful. So excited.
What a way to close out that rotation with 3 unbelievable vaults.
And here's Diggin. Perfect stick. Perfect meat to be sticking all those vaults.
Exactly.
To get for the cure.
Teams begin your touch. All right, Wildcats fans, please direct your attention.
Taking a look at the scores from rotation 1. GW started out with a 48.575, still waiting on Anna Warhol's score to be added in there. So it will be close after the first rotation. UNH has a 48.825 on vault, highlighted by Danielle, Lauren, and Nicole's 9.825s.
From Danvers, Massachusetts, Alyssa. From Andover, we have Emmy. From Danvers, we have Delaney. From Lynn, Massachusetts, Mia Bella. And from Linfield, we've got Anna. All right, Lewis, here's how it works. On my count, you'll start a handstand. You keep that handstand as long as you can until there's only one competitor standing. On your mark, get set, handstand!
Quick rundown of the people we will see in the second rotation. On vault, GW will start with Sydney Krasa, followed by Chloe Vidoff, then Julia McLaughlin, Alex Zoyce, Anna Warhol, and Olivia Zona. On bars, we will start with Danielle Doolin, followed by Ava Watkins, Riley Freeling, Haley Louis, Lauren Diggin, and standout bar worker Danielle Mulligan. As both teams are finishing up their touch warm-up, it looks as if we are in a dead tie going into the second rotation. Both GW and UNH scored a 48.825 on their first rotation, so this is shaping up to be an exciting competition. Both teams have finished their touch warm-up, and we will be starting with George Washington on vault.
All right, up for George Washington first. Sydney Krasa is a junior from Stony Brook, New York. Sydney's career high is a 9.825 on vaults.
First up on vault, Sydney Krista.
Here's Sydney's vault. She does a Yurchenko layout full. Very nicely done. A slight pike down at the end and a little pop off of her heels. Not quite a stuck landing, but a great start for GW.
And up first for the UNH Wildcats on bars is senior Danielle Doolin from Medford Lakes, New Jersey. Danielle's career high is a 9.8 on bars.
Finds the handstand. Starts with a blind change to a straddle Jaeger. Nice handstand on high bar there. And an overshoot handstand to the low bar. As Danielle gets ready for her dismount. Blind change full. For double tuck. Definitely opened up early, a big step on the landing. She definitely has some form throughout that she could clean up, but overall a great start.
Next up for GW is sophomore Chloe Vitoff from Phoenix, Arizona. Chloe's career high is a 9.7 on this event.
Chloe does a Yurchenko layout half. Done very nicely. It is a blind landing, so difficult to land. She had to take a step forward, but overall a solid vault. Let's take another look at Chloe's vault. She just didn't have enough rotation there, so did have to take that step forward, but otherwise a nice routine for Danielle.
All right, up next for the UNH Wildcats on bars is junior Ava Watkins from Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
Next up on bars, Ava Watkins.
Like Danielle started with a 9.6, and both of GW's vaulters scored a 9.75 to start. Here goes Ava. Starts with a hop to a straddle Jaeger, done nicely. Good handstand on the high bar. Right blind, straddle back, handstand, a little loose in her stomach there, a little archy. Not quite vertical on that high bar handstand as she gets ready for her double layout dismount. Stuck landing. Chest was slightly down, which the judges might get her for, but that was a great routine for Ava. One of the best routines I think I've seen her do.
All right, up next for GW on vault is Julia McLaughlin. Julia's career high is a 9.8 on vaults. Let's see it, Julia.
She does a Yurchenko layout full. Very nicely done. A great shape in the air, lots of height. She did take a pretty big hop backwards, which she'll get knocked for, but a great vault. She did pike down slightly, so that's why she was forced to take that hop there, but a job well done for Julia.
Right, up next for the UNH Wildcats on bars is junior Riley Freeling. Riley is from Southington, Connecticut. Her career high is a 9.875, huge score on this event.
Next up on bars, Riley Freeling.
Haley starts with a blind change to a piked Jaeger. Beautiful. Nice handstand on the high bar there. Could be a little more vertical on the overshoot. Good handstand on the high bar. She gets ready for her double layout. Chest down just a little bit, had to take a step forward, but a very, very nice routine. Riley has beautiful lines and shows those off on bars. There's that double layout.
Up next for George Washington on bars is Alex Sois. Vault. Alex Sois, career high 9.825.
She does the Yurchenko layout full. Not quite as much height as the last one. She was a little bit closer to the vaulting tables. Want to see a little bit more height and distance. Took a hop forward, but still a great vault. You see she lands a little bit closer than Julia did. Chest was down just a little bit, but still a solid vault.
And next up for the UNH Wildcats on bars is freshman Haley Louis from Collegeville, Pennsylvania. Haley's career high is a 9.775 on bars.
Haley has beautiful lines on bars. She has long legs, and she really has beautiful toe point. Definitely had a mistake there, but covering it well. She starts with a Maloney. Beautiful handstand, toe handstand. To an overshoot, little leg separation there. As she gets ready. She was trying to fight through. Does unfortunately have to take the fall. She was supposed to fall the other direction there to do her front giant. She was really going for the hip handstand. She'll have 30 seconds to get back up and finish the rest of her routine. That's what she was looking for, the front giant. To her double tuck. Little close to the bar, unfortunate mistake there. Let's take another look at that beautiful Maloney. She does it so well.
Up next for GW on vault is Anna Warhol. Her career high is a 9.7 on vaults.
She does a Yurchenko layout half. Again, one of those blind landings. Didn't get a ton of height on her vault. Small hop forward, but a great vault for Anna. She doesn't rise a ton in a blind landing, which is really hard to control, but she did a great job.
All right, and our next competitor for the UNH Wildcats on bars is Lauren Diggin. Lauren's high score on bars is an amazing 9.925.
She has a little added extra pressure on her after Haley's little hiccup there. So they will be looking to drop that score from Haley. Lauren has a unique bar routine. She starts with a hop full to a ginger. You don't see a hop full done very often, and Lauren does it very well. She starts right away with that unique combination, the hop full there. To her ginger. Slight leg separation, but still done well. Finds the handstand there. To a straddle back handstand. gets ready for her dismount. Nice handstand on the high bar. Big double layout, small step back, but that was a beautiful routine. So much height in this dismount. Little pikey at the end.
Next up for GW on vault is Olivia Zona. She's a freshman from Shrewsbury, Mass. Her career high is a 9.75 on vault.
She does a Yurchenko layout full. Looks like she came on a little high onto the vaulting table, so didn't quite get the block she was looking for. Definitely had to pike that down at the end. Took a step to the side, but 6 for 6 hit vaults for GW.
And next up on bars for the UNH Wildcats is senior Danielle Mulligan. Danielle has another amazing career high of 9.95 on bars.
Danielle also has a unique routine. She does an extremely difficult eagle grip giant into her piked Jaeger immediate overshoot. Usually has beautiful lines. And again, a little added extra pressure on her to finish this rotation strong. There's that eagle grip to her piked Jaeger, super high to an overshoot. Gets extra bonus for that connection. Nice handstand on high bar. And she does a half in, half out dismount with a stuck landing. That should rival her career high. That was a beautiful routine. Nice job, Danielle. Take another look at that stuck dismount. The exclamation point on her routine. Chest up, she's ready for it. Everybody's excited.
And we do have one more routine. We have an exhibition on bars for the UNH Wildcats. It is sophomore Claire Hamford. Claire is from Trumbull, Connecticut, and has a career high of 9.7 on bars. Let's go, Claire.
Claire has done exhibition quite a few times in this bar lineup. She has a very nice routine. I haven't seen her put it all together. I'm sure how she wants it to be put together. But once she gets more consistent with it, she would definitely be a good addition to a bar lineup. Starts with a straddle Jaeger to a shoot over. Beautifully done. She gets ready, blind full to a double tuck. That is the routine that she wanted to put all together. What a beautiful routine for Claire. We're going to take a short break as we head to our third rotation. New Hampshire will be on the balance beam and George Washington will be on floor. are back getting ready for our third rotation here. New Hampshire will be on balance beam and George Washington will be on floor. It looks as though UNH pulled ahead so slightly, scoring a 48.9 on bars to George Washington's 48.7. So they are 2/10 ahead with a 97.725 to GW's 97.525.
Looks like we're going to go over some replays here from UNH's bar rotation. We got a lot of good stuff. Beautiful double layout, chest down a little bit, but an awesome stuck dismount right there.
Riley was really going for the stick on her double layout.
Yeah. It's another double lay. Pretty good, chest up, nice and tall. A little step back, but it had a nice body position on that landing.
And the highlight of the rotation, Danielle's half in, half out, chest up, stuck landing.
Everyone in the background, so excited. All right, moving on to beam for the UNH Wildcats. Judges are going to be really looking for nice full splits on their leaps and jumps, consistency, those nice solid landings for each of those skills and jumps on beam.
Over on floor exercise for GW, it is all about the choreography and showing it off and having fun with your floor routines. Judges will be looking for, again, those big leaps, big tumbling passes, and controlled landings on your tumbling passes.
All right, let's go over the lineups that we have for beam and floor. For the UNH Wildcats on beam, we have Riley Freeling, then Hannah Baddock, Emma Weiner, Courtney Bondanza, Danielle Mulligan, and Haley Louis.
On floor for GW, they will start with Alex Loyce, followed by Brooke Bray, Simone Banyan, Olivia Raymond, Hannah Cohen, and Katya Karpova. New Hampshire was at home, they scored that school record 49.425 on beam. They were lights out. Every stuck dismount, routines were solid, so they definitely have the capability to pull off a huge score with this beam lineup here.
Absolutely, they have some really beautiful routines this year. Super consistent. I'm very impressed this year so far.
Which is interesting because there are 3 new additions to the beam lineup this year. So usually it's a little bit iffy, but with...
It's usually a learned thing.
Yeah, 2 freshmen and 1 newcomer in Emma this year. And
it's very awesome. That just means there's a lot of talent.
That's what you're looking for. Both teams are finishing their 4-minute touch warm-up, and we will get started here in the third rotation in just a minute.
All right, we're going to be starting up first with UNH on balance beam. We have Riley Freeling first for our beam lineup. Riley's career high is a 9.85 on beam. First up, that means they have a lot of confidence in her, be consistent, and to start off perfect. Let's do it, Riley.
It's always about the leadoff spot in all of your rotations, but to have leadoff spot in beam be a solid leadoff spot, it is
Absolutely.
a strong thing to have.
Starting off with her series, handspring layout, step out, beat jump, nicely connected. Showed really nice control. Slight hobble on that full turn requirement. Cat leap, front toss pike, another beat jump, nice connected. Looking really solid so far. Nice little smile to the judge, having fun with it. Another cat leap, switch leap, back tuck, pretty nice split there, and a nice stuck back tuck. Looking good. Finishing up, gainer layout full, close stick, almost. Nice job, Riley.
We will head over to floor where, oh, sorry, I mixed up the lineups. We will be starting with sophomore Rachel Kaplan. She has a career high of a 9.775. Again, floor is all about the performance. She starts with a double pike. Looks like she maybe missed a hand on her leg there, so was forced to open a little bit and take a fall to start. It is important for her to finish the routine strong. 1.5 front layout. Looks like she is trying to definitely finish on a strong note. Switch half to a wolf full. Breathing, getting ready for her last tumbling pass. She'll finish with a front 1.5, which is a Rudy. And after a difficult start, a strong finish. GW will be hoping that the next 5 hit solid.
All right, up next for UNH on beam is freshman Hannah Baddock. Hannah has a career high of a 9.9 on balance beam. For a freshman, that is an amazing feat to already have a career high of a 9.9 on beam. She's very calm, collected on the beam. She just kind of flows through it. Let's see it, Hannah. Beautiful full turn. Nice save. That was a punch front tuck. She landed it nice and high. A little bobble, but we saved it. Getting ready for her series, her flight series. Handspring layout, step out. It was very high, had nice form. Unfortunately, she had to take that fall. Split jump, sheep jump. Very hard skill. You have to take your eyes completely off the beam and look up at the ceiling. Very nicely done. Finish up with a dismount, punch layout full, close on the stick, little step wobble. Overall pretty routine, but unfortunately we had to take that fall.
Next up on floor, Katia Markova.
Here's that dismount again. Nice chest up and landing, small step.
We're looking at sophomore Katya Karpova. She has a career high of a 9.825. It's our first look at her today. She starts with a double pike, very controlled landing. Chest was a little bit down, a little bit low. Second tumbling pass, front handspring, front layout, front full. Small step forward, they are allowed that. She danced right into her choreography. Getting ready for her last tumbling pass. She will finish with a round-off whip to a 1.5. Again, very controlled landing. And that was the fresh start that GW needed. Wow.
As a reminder, fans, please make sure your cameras, flashes return to the off position. Allow the video cameras to further flashes to the off position for safety of our athletes. Thank you. Next up on balance beam.
All right, moving back to UNH on B, we have Emma Weiner. Emma's career high again, another amazing 9.9. Let's see how it goes, Emma. Starting out with a beautiful handspring layout step out, getting that right out of the way in the beginning. Very nicely done. Cat leap, front toss in a tuck position. Nice little smile, good landing. Slight bobble, tried to play it off there. Kept moving through it. Switch leap, straddle, quarter. A little shy of that full split. Getting ready for our dismount. Back handspring step out, layout 1.5 with a stick, very nice. Overall, great routine, a little bobble here and there, but it was pretty solid. Here's the replay of that beautiful handspring layout step up from the beginning. It had good height, perfect chest up there on the landing. And then here's our dismount again. Handspring step out, 1.5. Again with the stick. Nice work.
We will take a look at senior Alex Zoyce. She has a career high of a 9.9 on this event, capable of a big score. She starts with a beautiful double pike, nice controlled landing. Second tumbling pass. A huge 2.5, a little bit out of control on the landing there. Getting cheered on by her teammates, getting ready for that last tumbling pass. And she finishes with a front layout, front half. Chest a little bit low on that landing there, a little bit crunchy. But a good routine for the senior.
All right, moving back to beam for the UNH Wildcats. We have Courtney Bondanza. Her career high is a 9.925. Starting off with a nice smile to the judges.
I love how calm Courtney looks.
They're in a good mood. Beautiful front aerial, right into a back handspring step out. That's your series connection right there. Full turn. Again, beautiful. Nice and relaxed, just enjoying the beam routine. Front toss, beat jump connection, another beautifully connected series right there. So far, very consistent. There's our switch leap, another straddle quarter right there. Again, a little shy on the full split on that switch leap. Beautiful straddle. Gearing up for our dismount. Cartwheel gainer layout full with a stick.
Wow.
All around, very nice routine. All right, Courtney. Here's a slight replay. Front toss, beat jump, perfectly connected right away with a big smile. Cartwheel gainer layout full. Her hips are nice and open all the way through the end, and a perfect stick. Get those heels together, nice.
Back over at floor, we are looking at Olivia Zona. She has a career high of a 9.775. She starts off with a big full in. Landed a little bit short with her chest down. Second pass, round off 1.5 front layout. As a freshman, it's not always easy to get the performance of a college floor routine down, but it looks like Olivia is nailing it. She gets ready for her third and final tumbling pass. Finishes with a double tuck. Controlled that landing there after what looks like could have been a little bit more difficult. She had her chest down, just a slight hop back, but a nice routine for the freshman.
Next up on bounce beam for the UNH Wildcats, Danielle Mulligan. She has another huge career high, 9.925 on beam. Very dynamic dance. Back handspring layout step out. Nice save. Slightly off on the landing, but she pulled it back. Right there, that's what this routine makes it special. Double turn, you very rarely see that, and she does it very nicely. Cat leap front toss. A little bit of a big wobble there, but she saved it. Switch leap, landing on 2-foot split jump. Getting ready for that last dismount. She has a back gainer pike off the end with another stick. Nice routine, Danielle. A nice replay of that handspring layout step out right in the beginning. And then we have our dismount as well.
We'll head back over to floor where we will look at Sydney Krasa. Sydney has a career high of a 9.875 on this event. Capable of a big score here. She starts with a a double pike. Beautifully done. Has fun music and fun choreography. Second tumbling pass, round off 1.5 front pike. A required jump series there. Ready for her last tumbling pass. She finishes with a double tuck. Chest definitely low there, wasn't as controlled as the judges would like to see, but a nice routine for George Washington.
All right, coming on back to beam for the UNH Wildcats, we have Haley Louis, who has a high score of 9.85 on balance beam. Again, Haley, same as she looks on bars, she's very beautiful to watch on beam with her nice form, nice long legs. Really shows here.
This routine is action-packed. She has so much in one beam routine.
Beautiful front aerial, connected to a handspring layout step out. Beautifully done. Just flows so nicely.
You generally don't see 3-element flight series in college gymnastics.
Especially front to back.
Right.
Side aerial, slight bobble. Hold through. To a side semi. Side landings are tough. She pulls it off really pretty. Beautiful switch lead, full split. Split jump, beautiful split. Dismount, round up 1.5. Slight hop on that, but she had a nice body position throughout.
Finishing up on floor for George Washington will be Simone Banyan. Simone has a career high of a 9.65 on floor. She will be following Sydney's 9.775 for her floor routine.
Next up on floor for George Washington, Simone Banyan.
She starts off with a double pike. Very nicely. Nice controlled landing. Finish. Comes back with a 1.5 front layout to a split jump. Switch side straddle full as her lead pass. Getting ready for that final tumbling pass. She finishes with a double tuck. Looks like it was just a little slow. Couldn't quite get enough rotation. Unfortunately, had to put her hands down, which does count as a fall. which means that GW will have to unfortunately count a fall on floor.
All right, moving back to beam. For the UNH Wildcats, we have an exhibition routine from junior Ava Watkins. Handspring layout step out, pretty nice. Slight bobble, but she pulls it off, right? Okay. Full turn. For an aerial to a beat jump, beautifully connected. Nice form on that. Switch leap, straddle quarter, again a nice connection, good splits throughout that. Just getting ready for our dismount. Cat leap to a gainer layout full, so close to the stick, a slight movement on her foot.
That will complete our third rotation here. New Hampshire went 48.725 on beam, and George Washington went 48.1 on floor. It looks as though New Hampshire will have the lead going into the fourth rotation with a 146.45 to George Washington's 145.625.
High score for UNH, Courtney Bondanza with a 9.875 on beam. It's a nice score.
We will take a short break and we will come back with the fourth and final rotation here.
I was always injured, so I went to physical therapy a lot, and I ended up realizing that I really like the human connection as well as the health field part of it. So my major is athletic training, and then in the future I'm going to go to grad school to get my doctorate in physical therapy. I do think that athletic training gives a really good base for physical therapy because it's very hands-on. Everything that you learn in class, you apply it to the clinical setting. So when I get to the field house, I feel more knowledgeable every single day that I go there. So this fall I've been working with men's soccer. Depending on which sport you are paired with, your time spent at clinical will be anywhere between 4 hours a day to even like 8 hours a day. Then outside of clinical and outside of classes, I'm always studying. I'm always doing extra work for homework. So being an athletic training major can be very stressful and time consuming, but I find this major super rewarding. I guess my favorite experience overall is just all of my clinical settings. I've learned so much with each, and all of the new relationships I gain is really amazing. Being able to communicate with all of the athletes, with all of the athletic trainers, I feel that being hands-on now, it's gonna help me to get a jump start on my career path in the future, and I feel like I'm gonna have a very good foundation before going into PT school.
We are back with our fourth and final rotation. Again, New Hampshire finished up their beam rotation with a 48.725 to George Washington's 48.15 on floor. UNH has the lead going into the fourth rotation with a 146.6 6'5".
We're going to go over some replays from UNH on beam. That's Riley Freeling. Gymnastics handspring layout step out. Unfortunately, they took that fall. Nice front full dismount. Beautiful handspring layout from Emma. And another beautiful dismount too. Stick right there. All about the sticks today. Front toss beat jump from Courtney Bondanza. Another beautiful stick right there. Danielle Mulligan, handspring layout step out. Very nicely done. And her gainer back pike off the end of the beam, another stick. Racking up those sticks, UNH. Beautiful from Haley. Round off 1.5, laid out position. Almost a stick, not quite. And there it is. Now we're back for our 4th and final rotation with GW on beam and UNH on floor exercise.
GW will be starting with senior Alex Zoyce as their lead-off spot, and floor we will start with Nicole O'Leary. I believe that in 5 out of 6 New Hampshire floor routines, they start off with an E tumbling pass, which is the most difficult tumbling pass that you can do. It is impressive that 5 out of 6 of them start off with an E tumbling pass. You don't see that in every college floor rotation. So it is nice to have that difficulty. Get ready for the 4th rotation. GW will be looking to make sure that they hit 6 for 6 on beam, finish strong. And New Hampshire on floor will definitely be looking to have some big tumbling passes with controlled landings and big jumps.
Down the clock. We have about 15 seconds left until we start our 4th and final rotation.
All right, that concludes your questions. Please take control of your event.
Both teams have finished their 4-minute touch warm-up, and we will get started on beam with George Washington's Alex Zoyce.
Alex has a career high of a 9.9 on beam. So we're looking to see how she performs here at UNH.
First up on beam, Alex Joyce.
Again, that first person up in our beam lineup, looking for a nice consistent routine to start off the team. There she goes. So far, very pretty, dynamic, sharp dance moves from Alex. Switch leap, split full. A little low on the switch leap, but very nice split full. She hit that split nicely. Back handspring step out, layout step out. Again, very solid hit series from Alex. Full turn requirement. So far, very good from Alex. She's flowing her routine nicely. It's put together very well. Switch ring. Very impressive leap jump. Again, you have to take your head completely, take both eyes off the beam. We're gonna go for our dismount. Round off double full. Beautiful double full. I had a huge height. So I'm gonna go with a stick. Had a little hop up and down, but I think it was a stick, close enough. Very pretty form in the air. We're gonna go for a replay on that dismount. Again, you can see how high she gets. She sets up very nicely. And boom. Yeah, we'll give that a stick.
First up on floor, we will be looking at New Hampshire's Nicole O'Leary. She has a career high of a 9.875. She is one of those gymnasts that starts with a huge E tumbling pass. Very unique. She does a punch double front. Unfortunately, a little too much power, has to take a step out, so she will get a deduction for going out of bounds there. She had a similar issue on her floor routine last meet as well. Second pass, front layout full to a front layout, done beautifully. Switch side straddle full, her lead pass. She gets ready for her final tumbling pass. She will end with a double tuck. Lots of height, a stuck landing there. After the step out of bounds, that is about as strong as you can finish that routine. So a nice job for Nicole. This is how you want to finish a floor routine for sure. Nice double tuck, just a little bit low, but no feet movement at all. Controlled landing.
Huge score from Alex on beam with a 9.875. Then we move on to Brooke Bray, who's a fifth-year senior from West Palm Beach, Florida. She has a career high of a 9.8 on beam. Starting off with a switch leap, ring jump, little bobble there. Standing layout step out to a beat jump. Pretty tricky to do that standing without the back handspring in front of it. That was very nice. Full turn, nicely done. handspring step out. Layout step out, a little under rotated. Overall, she moved down the beam nicely. Finishing up here with another gainer back pike dismount. Overall, pretty solid routine.
We are taking a look at freshman Haley Louis. She competed for the first time on floor last week, scoring a 9.75. Again, those beautiful lines. She starts with a front double full, beautiful control there. That is an E level skill as well. Extremely difficult. She comes back with a front handspring, front layout, front layout. Haley showing off her beautiful lines in this choreography. Nice back tumbling skill requirement. Switch rig. Good. Torchete half. I like the intensity of this floor routine. Haley gets ready for her last tumbling pass. She finishes with a front 1.5 to a split jump. Absolutely beautifully done. What a wonderful routine for Haley.
On beam, we have Simone Banyan, career high 9.825. She is starting out with a full twisting back handspring step out. Very rarely done. That was really beautiful to watch. That's a switch leap half. Cat leap, switch side. Nice side landing.
Her flight series, a back handspring layout step out.
And for her dismount, cartwheel, gainer layout full, a little bit low on the landing, but she pulled it together. Overall, nice routine.
We will head back over to floor where we will take a look at Emma Weiner. She has a career high of a 9.85. She also starts with an E-level tumbling pass. Again, the skills are valued from A to E, and an E is the most difficult that you can do. It is very impressive when you have so many of them in a floor lineup. And Emma's E-level tumbling pass is a full in back out, 2 flips, 1 twist. So high and beautiful. Straddle full to a wolf 1.5. As Emma gets ready for her second tumbling pass. Round off 1.5 to a front layout half, double stag jump. Definitely having some fun with this floor routine. She gets ready for her third and final tumbling pass. She will end with a double tuck. Very crunchy in the back handspring there, was able to pull that out. Job well done for Emma. Here's a look at that E-level tumbling pass. Again, 2 flips, 1 twist, extremely difficult. Emma gets so much height and shows lots of control in her landing.
All right, moving back over to George Washington on B, we have Olivia Raymond. She has a high score of a 9.775 on B. Switch half, split jump, a little bit long. She had pretty good splits though. Moving on to her series connection, back handspring layout, step out, nice save, slight bobble. Full turn. Nice side aerial. Seat jump straddle quarter. Dismount side aerial, back layout full. Chest a little bit low on the landing. Overall, pretty solid routine.
Next up on floor,
Here's another look at her dismount. Side aerial, it's a very tricky connection right there. Side aerial, back layout full. Again, you see the chest is a little bit low, but she picked it up. Nice finish.
Back over to floor, we are looking at Danielle Mulligan. She has a career high of a 9.9. Many gymnasts do 3 tumbling passes in their routine. Danielle only does 2 because she has such great difficulty in her dance skills, starting right here with a triple turn to a back double turn. Very difficult to do. As she gets ready for her first tumbling pass, she will do a round off, back 1.5 to a front layout. Nice control there for Danielle. I love Danielle's choreography this year. She has so much fun with it and it looks beautiful. To a straddle full, nice control there. She gets ready for her last tumbling pass. She finishes with a front 1.5, that Rudy, probably the best I've seen her do it, chest up nice and tall. She gets great height there. And a job well done for Danielle. She's excited, as she should be, for that floor routine. Take a look at that last tumbling pass. The front 1.5. Chest up, nice control.
All right, coming back to beam for George Washington, we have Hannah Cohen. Hannah has a career high of 9.875 on balance beam. Looks like we're starting with her flight series right off the bat. 3-element flight series, handspring step out, into a layout step out. Very impressive, and it was nicely done as well. Very consistent, solid right there. Switch leap, split jump, pretty nice height. Pretty front aerial. Looks like we're moving on to our dismount. Cartwheel, gainer layout full. Slight hop on the landing. Very pretty routine. Solid routine for GW. Let's have a quick replay right here. Looking at her dismount again. Layout full. A slight pike on the landing. That caused her to take a little hop back. Very nice routine.
A big score for Danielle Mulligan on floor with a 9.85. And now we are looking at Lauren Diggin, who has a career high of a 9.9. She will do the same starting pass that Emma did, that full in, 2 flips, 1 twist. Extremely difficult. she gets ready for her second pass. She has a unique second pass here. She does a front half to a back layout full. Beautiful control there. Lauren's done a good job of improving her personality on floor, her performance on floor this year. She gets ready for her last tumbling pass. She finishes with a double tuck. Beautiful job. A little over-rotated on the double tuck, but she was able to still control that landing, and a nice routine for Lauren.
Next up on balance beam, Katia Karpova.
Take a look at that first tumbling pass again, E-level. Nice height. Chest is a little low. She lands on her heels a little bit, but still controls the landing.
Next up on beam for George Washington is Katia Karpova. She has a high of 9.625 on balance beam. This will be the last person in their lineup for beam with a counting score. Very pretty dance so far. Back handspring step out, layout step out, a little bit low, but dead on straight, nice and square. Switch leap, slight bobble. It looks like she was going to connect something to there. I have to make up for that. Inside out turn. Outside turn on that. Opposite direction you normally see women do their full turn on beam. A little interesting right there. Front aerial into a split jump. Slight bobble. We'll see if the judges give her that connection. Switch leap into a split ring jump. Hitch kick into a gainer layout full. Close on the stick right there. She popped up a little bit. Overall, pretty solid routine from Katia.
Back over to floor, we will be looking at Ava Watkins. She has a career high of a 9.85. This routine is a crowd and fan favorite with the Harry Potter theme for her floor music. Starts with a wolf 1.5. She starts with a unique first pass. She does a front 1.5 to a back layout step out. Similar to Danielle, she only does 2 tumbling passes because she gets the bonus that she needs in those passes and in the rest of her routine. Round up 1.5, front half, and a nice routine for Ava.
Next up on beam, exhibition performance from Olivia Zona.
Last tumbling pass, back 1.5 to a front layout half to an exclamation point of a straight jump there. Nice way to finish her.
Coming back to beam for George Washington, we have an exhibition routine from Olivia Zona. Again, these exhibition routines, they don't count in the official score. They are just really good practice for these athletes trying to get up into the lineup. Cat leap side aerial. Very, very solid right there. Sharp dance from Olivia. Judges are looking for confident routines here. Handspring step out, layout step out, slight leg bend and a little bit bobble. Judges want to see fully extended legs, full pointed toes on these handspring layout step outs. Cat leap to a switch side, very nice. Gearing up for our dismount. Round off 1.5. Slight hop in the landing. Very high salto though. Nice job, Olivia. Here's a replay of that dismount again. You can see her nice height right up off the beam and the slight hop in the landing. Very nice body shape in the air.
Back over to floor, we will look at an exhibition routine from freshman Allie Kusick from Aberdeen, New Jersey. Starts with a front double full. Doesn't quite make it totally around, so they may not give her credit for that. Second tumbling pass, a round off whip half to a front layout half split jump. Finishes with that front 1.5. Beautiful control there. An awesome routine for the freshman. And that will close out the meet for us here today. George Washington finished up their beam rotation with a 48.8, and New Hampshire finished up their floor rotation with a 49.05. Senior Danielle Mulligan will come away with the all-around title here today with a 39.225. New Hampshire will come away with the win. They scored a season high of a 195.5, and George Washington finished with a 194.475. Join us on Saturday, March 2nd at 7 p.m., where we will be live from UNH's Fan Appreciation and Alumni Day quad meet versus Brown University, Rutgers University, and Eagle opponent North Carolina State. Thanks for tuning in.